Welcome back to Pace Immigration, paceimmigration.com, talking once again with immigration lawyer Andy Semichuk. Andy, today, NAFTA,
Right.
talking about going north and south. If you wish to work in Canada, or if you're an American that wishes to work in Canada, or a
Right.
Canadian that wishes to work in the United States, depending on your circumstances, it's not that difficult, is it?
Correct. And let's just take the example of a Canadian going southbound to the United States.
Okay.
And these examples will work equally going northbound. So, because NAFTA is like a membrane, you can go either north or you can go south.
Okay.
Same rules. Going southbound, the three best options that a person has in terms of working in the United States under NAFTA are, number one, as a professional, doctor, lawyer, accountant, a teacher, any of the professions, architect, you name it,
Right.
engineer. If the person has a job offer, simply someone who's willing to take them and have them work for the employer, that will enable them to get a work visa to work in the United States for up to 3 years at a time, and you can renew those.
Right.
Same going northbound. That's number one, professionals under NAFTA. Number two are the E2 visas, my favorite visa.
Your visa of choice. Yes.
Yeah. A business person wants to go down south and start up a restaurant, let's say. So they incorporate a company, open a bank account, prepare a business plan, and we work with them to get them an E2 visa, which enables them to run their business. Usually, the visas are granted for 5 years, and then they're renewable so long as the business lasts. I know people who are in the United States for over 20 years in E2 status. They're very happy. Their kids are going to school. Their wife is working. Everybody's happy. Three, intercorporate transferees.
Right.
Let's say IBM Canada wants to transfer their manager of the software division to the United States. If that person has worked for IBM Canada for a year or more in the last 3 years, that person is eligible to transfer to the United States to a job where they'll be a manager somewhere, let's say in New Mexico or California or wherever.
Right.
And that transfer is quite simple. We can do it, and it's fast. Again, it's for, usually they'll give you 3 years to start, and they'll renew. You can go for up to 7 years on that visa. And once you're in the United States with those kind of visas, we can talk about maybe going to a green card in one way or another.
Right.
It's not that easy, but there's very often a way that you can transfer from a work visa to permanent residence.
Let's step back on the E2 visa really quickly. People setting up their business. It's not as simple as saying, well, I'm a sewing business and I sit on the street corner and sew something. You actually have to have some capital.
Correct. Yeah, I like to say that you should have at least 100,000 US usually to start up a business, and the more the better. You know, it's depending on the industry, you may need much more. For example, in real estate, but if you're, let's say, an IT consultant or someone who has good connections in the United States and good business opportunities just waiting for you, maybe 100,000 would be enough.
Right.
It just depends on the.
They want to see that you're going to be able to set yourself up.
Right.
Okay, and then going back to the professionals one, where can people find this list to make sure that their profession is on it?
Well, I guess if you just
Websites?
Google a NAFTA professional list,
Okay.
enter, you'll find it, all the list, and I don't know, there's a few dozen people, a few dozen occupations that people can choose from.
And there's some strange ones on there. Like
Yeah.
I was going to, there's accountant, lawyer, and then there's like soil scientist
Correct.
and things like this.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
never
yeah.
know if you're on the list. there.
That's true.
Okay.
But it's all there on the internet, and we can help anybody who wants to get the visa that way.
Perfect. So give you a call for any help with NAFTA, whether it's a professional, the E2 visa running your own business, or the intercorporate transfer.
Correct.
And you can also help employers with all the
Yes,
intercorporate
of
stuff
course.
as well.
Yeah, that's part of the game. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Andy Semichuk at Pace Immigration. Be sure to look him up, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.